Hey guys, welcome back to another manga first impressions. Today we are reviewing or checking out Robo Devolution, the last 3 minutes of the universe. Have to say, I'm a really big fan of Robo in general, especially Nagai's old work of Robo. This is a reimagining of Robo. It's a new take on Robo, I would say. If you have not watched Robo, go check it out. Here is Robo Armageddon, one of the sequels, or one of the reimaginings of Robo. Very good show. So our new Robo, I guess you could say, starts off at school. We meet one of our protagonists. His name is Ryoma, and he's just sitting at school eating some bread while some other kids are basically shit talking him in the back, and his childhood friend, I guess you could say she is, she's trying to defend him. We find little information about Ryoma. We learn that his parents die, and we learn that he is the first person to find his parents. And, she basically, whenever this is happening, she's trying to defend Ryoma, and as he's just sitting there eating his bread, and she goes up to talk to him, she's like, hey, don't listen to those guys and whatnot, and she, basically blows those guys off. So after school, she goes and waits for Ryoma. The punk kids go off and find her, and are basically, how should I say this, they say, let's just have a little fun. Cue, hey, let's go rape this girl. They see Ryoma, and they're like, hey, Ryoma, you want to join in? He's like, I'm out of here. I'm just going to walk right past you. And then he turns around and just beats the shit out of these people. I mean, it's fucking brutal. What he does to them, basically. Next day, you find out that the main bully or whatever was a rich kid, and his dad, I can't even think he was a councilman or something to do with the government, if I remember correctly. And the next day they're at school. Spoilers. The school gets blown up by a monster, and then all Ryoma, his friend, dies, and all the people who pick on him, they just die. It's shocking that they all just die within the first volume. And then out of nowhere, this guy comes up. He's like, Ryoma, take what what did he say? He was like, take what's been taken from you, or I'll give you the power to take everything. Then out of nowhere, Robo shows up. And then when Robo shows up, we basically go into sort of a flashback before all this happens. And we introduce our other two characters, which I'm not going to really get into that, but they're pretty interesting. They're Jin Hayato and Tomi Masushi? It's Masasha? I think that's how you say it. I don't remember. They're two of the other Getter Robo pilots. They pilot the other Getter units because Getter Robo is made up of basically 3 different planes. And each Getter can, or they call them other things. They have Getter names. One's Bear, and I think the other one's Eagle, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I watched Getter Robo or read it. He gets in this machine, and there's a brutal fight with this alien, which is pretty epic. And eventually, I don't want to go into too many spoilers, but you know, they were hit by these things called Getter rays, and that's how they were basically sort of able to control the robots themselves. They haven't really gotten to like where the robot, he hasn't really gotten to like know where like the robot came from at this time, but it is an awesome fight. There's his battle axe that he uses to fight with, which is freaking awesome. There's some of the robot, and he's like, I'm gonna goddamn murder you, basically. These fights are epic and awesome. Yeah, I don't want to go into too many spoilers. That's the gist of it. This is a really good jumping on point for the Get a Robo series if you're interested. You don't have to know anything about it, which that's what I really like about it. There are several different incarnations of Get a Robo, and this is actually a very short series. If I remember correctly, from what Flip Otaku told me, that it's only 3 volumes long. This is just the first volume. But yeah, if you're interested in a gritty reimagining of, there's Get a Robo shooting his Getter Beam. A gritty reimagining of Get a Robo. If you always wanted to check out Get a Robo, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. I can't highly recommend it enough, especially if you're a Super Robot fan, especially if you're a Go Nagai fan. Go check this out. It's a fun adaptation of Get a Robo. I cannot highly recommend it enough. It's published by 7 Seas Entertainment. As it says, the legend is reborn, because this is a quality reimagining of Get a Robo, in my opinion. It's fast-paced, the action's awesome. We get really good character development from our 3 main characters so far. So yeah, check it out. It's awesome. I give it 2 thumbs up. Yeah. Go check out Get a Robo. If you have watched Get a Robo or read this particular incarnation of Get a Robo, let me know. I would like to know, because I would like to know your thoughts. This has been Otaku Mike. If you like what I do on this channel, subscribe, like, comment below. I'll catch you guys later. This is a really good manga. You won't be disappointed. I'll tell you that much.